Moting looks to open his Red Bull account today. Like the Red Bulls, Orlando City. Scoring is not the issue for the Lions, moving on from last year's star Facundo Torres, defending its most recent game, a defeat last week at New York City. And here at Sports Illustrated Stadium now, we are underway. Glad you've joined us to get match day 4 in MLS started. Good to have you with us. With Danny Higginbotham, I'm Steve Cangelosi. The Lions clad in their traditional purple, the Red Bulls in tan, and they'll have an early throw to defend here by Orlando City. A rematch of the Eastern Conference Final that saw the Red Bulls advance to their first MLS Cup in 16 seasons. That is in the past. 3 Red Bull starters that day. John Tolkin, Andres Reyes, Dante Van Zer, they're no longer with the club. And 2 others, Lewis Morgan and Cameron Harper, are missing today because of injury. Pedro Galese, whose season is off to something of a shaky start for the Lions, sees the foul committed in the midfield against the New York Red Bulls.
Just saw a little snapshot then. Freeman, the right back, more often than not he will play as that right winger, and every time Galese gets the ball he's looking towards this right wing. Freeman, so much potential. I think he's a player that I'm really excited to see today as well.
Great size for a man of that position at 6'2". Yeah. You don't see that often in this league.
And he can shift as well. He's very, very quick. And you know, I think he just gives Orlando another attacking intent, even to the fact where you've got Santos that's come out of the left back position to bring a more defensive-minded Smith that can make a back 3, which gives even more entitlement to Freeman to advance.
Robin Jansson wears the captain's armband, the 7-year MLS man from Sweden. Coronel outside the box, able to defend this away. Orlando will look for the quick throw-in, and Freeman is the man. The son of former Super Bowl champion Green Bay Packer Antonio Freeman, and a Baltimore native who many feel is ticketed for the U.S. men's national team someday. Early win probability, the Red Bulls at home. Only the Seattle Sounders since 2010 with more home points in MLS in that span. Here's Muriel's first involvement, gets a quality shot away. It's over the bar.
Yeah, I think first and foremost it's good movement.
Stroud takes advantage of space, plays ahead. Here's Choupo-Moting on the right foot, plays this ahead. Shot saved by Galese! He picked up the late arriving Dennis.
Moting, really good play from him when the ball comes into him. It's his awareness of runners in behind him. And it's Yengor, who you want to stretch the game, getting on the wrong side of the Orlando defense, ends up being a really big save from Galese. It's come under a lot of criticism, but that was a huge. Centre-back can come forward, a wing-back can come forward, because then what Orlando want to do is, like this, take advantage of the space that's been left behind by centre-backs and wing-backs.
What a touch by Muriel to send Orlando City on its way. Long-range shot, goal! Oh, what a strike! Off the foot of Martin Ojeda. And Orlando City takes the 1-0 lead on an absolute laser from their number 10.
All of a sudden you see both the right wing back for Red Bulls and the right sided centre back. They've gone forward. They've been bypassed, and what a strike that is from Ojeda. Absolutely magnificent strike, but it's all about the traps being set. And you can see 1, 2, 3 centre backs, 1 wing back chasing towards their own goal.
Edelman ahead. Choupo-Moting trying to run onto this. Jansson there defending. Got a rise out of the crowd, wondering if there was a foul in the box. It's for the first one.
I think it is for the first one, and it's this one with Choupo-Moting and Jansson. His system is, does the centre forward sort of create this by putting his foot in front of Jansson? So Jansson is basically just running, and he's not looking to kick out himself. I think it's a harsh one myself if it is given.
We have a decision. Penalty. The expression from Robin Jansson says it all. Had it not gone the Red Bulls' way, they might have been inclined. While you're over there, take a look at Stroud too.
Yeah, it's so. First of all, you have to give great credit to Choupo-Moting, because he's very, very clever. He knows that he's not necessarily going to get to the ball, so he sticks his left foot in front of Jansson. Jansson then just kicks through. But some referees, obviously this has been given, some referees would have looked at that and said the centre forward is initiating the play. So I can see why it's been given, but I do also think that it's really, really tough on Jansson. if we just look at it here, it's just that foot there from Choupo-Moting. He's very clever. He just puts his left foot across Janssen. And like I say, from my side of things, I do think it's harsh because I think the centre forward is initiating that contact by making that first play, but it's very good experience play from Choupo-Moting.
So this is important for the first-year MLS man, Choupo-Moting. 38 goals in his time with Bayern Munich, looking for his first in MLS. Gallese has not faced a penalty this year. And here we go, a chance for the Red Bulls to level in this first half. 29th minute of the match. Eric Choupo-Moting for the Red Bulls steps up. Tie game! The MLS account is open and it's 1-1. Confidently struck.
In the corner. Choupo-Moting, as you quite rightly say, up and running now. You've already seen his intelligence, his ability on and off the ball. He gets the...
That's centrally, works it back. Ayla, Edelman, played ahead. That's a good ball. Choupo-Moting works it across, broken up. Martin Ojeda is there, and now the flag does go up. Here's Gervais. You lose a player like Cesar Araujo, you lose a lot in the middle of the park. Always among the most fouled players in MLS. Choupo-Moting that time taken off his foot by Gervais. Spelling the injured Araujo, who does well there. Out for a throw for the Lions.
You lose Araujo and you've already lost Cartagena, who's just adding insult to injury, because you had Cartagena, who's obviously one of the best in the league.
Flag stays down. Opportunity here. Pasalic in alone. His shot, goal. And the ruling is it will stand. Pasalic out of nowhere as the assistant referee kept his flag down near side. That's Jeremy Chiesa.
It was going to be offside, but you just see Edwards, the far side on the left. And he's clearly onside. You see the rest of the back five, they're all higher up the pitch, but Edwards has dropped. He looks at the assistant referee for clarification, for hope that it was going to be offside, but nope, absolutely zero chance. A great run from Pasalic, had a look across the line, saw that Edwards was compared to the rest of the back five, and the goal's quite rightly given.
And this is what you want out of your designated player, and big ticket item in the offseason. Marco Pasalic with his 4th goal contribution, his 3rd goal this season, and good for the lead late in this first half. Edwards, hack. Red Bulls look for an answer again. This time, Emil Forsberg over the bar. Didn't miss by much. Pasalic. Atuesta. Schlegel ahead to the foot of Freeman. Edwards does well to win it back that time. Now Edelman. Maybe a last thrust for the Red Bulls in the half. Choupo-Moting out wide. Dylan Nealis operates there. To the foot of Stroud. Forsberg able to whip this in. Header by Choupo-Moting. Saved by Gallese. And it's out for a corner. Maybe the final strike of the half.
Forsberg and Choupo-Moting. Choupo-Moting knows exactly where he is. Just gets a nice touch on it there. So being Gallese look comfortable enough.
Chance for the Red Bulls to get this level before they go to the locker room. It is Emil Forsberg from the far side. Forsberg service. Red Bulls initially get ahead to it. Dylan Nealis challenging, able to work this across. Top of the box. Will it fall for Yengor? His shot blocked away by Muriel. And that will do it for the half. Orlando City seeking to even its record at 2-2 with the lead on the road. They head home to take on DC United next weekend. We get the signal to start the second half. No changes for either side. Played back by Emil Forsberg, and here we go. What was the message, do you believe, from Sandro Schwartz at halftime?
If you get the ball to Choupo-Moting, don't watch what he's doing, get beyond him, because he will find you. That would be the message I think, from Sandro Schwartz, and it's difficult at times because it's not natural for some of the players to go and do that, but you know, you're missing players that bring that pace.
Ojeda making a run, but it's taken by Carlos Coronel. Yengor to play ahead, and now Dylan Nealis for the Red Bulls. Yengor, the Norwegian, tracked by Angulo to work it across and caught by Pedro Galese.
That's what you want, though, from Yengor. Okay, the end product isn't there, but he's the one stretching the game. He's the one that's got that pace, and at times he doesn't even have to receive the ball. But if you're playing against him as a defender, you're going to step back with him. And then if you're stepping back with him and you've got someone like Choupo-Moting or Forsberg getting in between the midfield and defence, they're going to have that extra time and space, which they weren't necessarily afforded too much of that in the first half. So you need to have willing runners.
Forsberg, shoulder challenge on Atuesta to win this back. Able to lay this off. Stroud to the far side. Edwards, back for Peter Stroud. Able to whip this across. Tie game! Yengor there! It's 2-2! That's the Norwegian's first of the year, his third career MLS goal, and just like that, Red Bull back in business.
To the goal, but it's brilliant play initially. Yengor is the one that starts it off, and then Forsberg gets the ball. They create a 2 versus 1 situation on the left wing, and you can see from Edwards, he's waiting. He gets the ball and he's waiting for the run. He's waiting for the run from Stroud. He sees that Stroud is coming through with nobody near him, and then it's just really good play then, because the ball comes into the box, and Yengor's just been played onside by Smith, who's just out the picture there, the number 24. And what a great start it is to the second half.
Atuesta. Referee calls a foul against Orlando City and a free kick for Red Bull here. It's Gervais, the guilty party.
Yeah, just come out. Red Bulls have with more intensity, winning a lot more of the second balls, in particular in that midfield area. So it led to the foul. Forsberg just getting there first. It's been a really good start to the second half for Red Bulls.
To the foot of Forsberg. Here's the Red Bull captain. Forsberg centrally, able to whip this ball in. Shot goes wide. Oh, it fell perfectly for Edwards.
Harder to miss than it was to score, but once again, look who's stretching the game. Yengor. The back four come back, end up all over the place.
Fends off Angulo, gives to Choupo-Moting, the back heel, Nealis with a shot, save made by Galese, the rebound there for Edwards, he couldn't tee it up in time.
Dylan Nealis takes the strike with his left foot, and Galese isn't able to hold on to it. You just think...
First against Philadelphia, here comes Ojeda, able to work this across, Orlando City into the attack, long range shot goes wide, that was Pasalic looking for his second of the day. Absence to their midfield today with Cartagena already out for the season. Muriel, long range. Coronel says, I've got it.
See as he takes strike of it here. Coronel.
Colombians scored only 5 times last year. Here we go. In a game that's deadlocked, Ojeda swings it out off the left foot. Smith gets ahead to it. For Orlando City, this is Ivan Angulo. And now Gervais. Plays to the far side. Muriel operating there. Draws Edwards into the 18. Freeman. Here's Pasalic. The return from Marco Pasalic. Looking for a lane to shoot. He does! Parried away. Coronel. Best moment of the day for Carlos Coronel.
To his left foot, and he does it well. Gets the better of 3 Red Bulls players with that bit of movement. Then
so now a surge in the second half by Orlando City. And that's cleaned up by Sean Nealis. Here's Angulo. Atuesta. Coronel on a bounce. Wanted to distribute quickly, could not. And rolls it out here for Hack. No stranger is he to Sandro Schwartz. Played for Schwartz at Mainz 68 times, more than he's played for any coach in his career. This ball takes a deflection. Muriel for Orlando City. Here's Angulo. Smith. Kyle Smith fends off the challenge by Dylan Nealis. This is loose in the 18. Ojeda looking for it. His shot goes wide. Martin Ojeda.
They get the numbers back, but it's good play from Smith getting down the left-hand side. You just see the initial block from Hack, but then it just runs free again to Ojeda, but he just...
They work it back for Janssen. Taken away by Red Bull. Here comes Yengor. Yengor has Choupo-Moting with him. His shot saved by Galese. He got enough of it. Oh, he had the option with Choupo-Moting.
Yeah, you just see the break. It's really good pressing. And you see when the ball's played through as well to Yengor. He's onside because he makes the run from his own half. And the Red Bull players, they're not happy.
Julian Hall works it across, service to the top of the box. Oh, Edwards, Forsberg came together on the same spot.
Oh, lack of communication there. Because Edwards was coming onto it, he mustn't have told Forsberg.
Service from the far side. Janssen gets ahead to it. Brought down. Yengor going for goal off the post.
How close Edwards is. Comes off the post. He's the closest one to it, but can't get on the end of it.
Choupo-Moting met immediately by Janssen. Taken by Atuesta for Orlando. They look for Maguire. He lays this off. Enrique with a chance for the win. Saved by Coronel.
You just see lovely link up between Maguire and Enrique. Great save from Coronel.
Taken off his foot. Tried to play that ball through. Back the other way they come. And this is Maguire with clear run. Ayla now in position to get back. Maguire picks up Santos. Kick save that time. Duncan Maguire. His shot blocked.
And then just moments later, two substitutes combining again. This time it's Maguire playing the ball through to Santos. And another massive save from Coronel.
Gervais trying to win that back. Referee awards the free kick for Orlando City.
And the substitutes.
Whipped in, Santos into the waiting arms of Coronel. Don't miss Inter Miami taking on Atlanta United. Sunday night soccer from the Benz before the packed house tomorrow. Coverage starts at 6 p.m. with MLS Countdown, and make sure you tune in right here on MLS Season Pass and Apple TV+. What an atmosphere that'll be for the Sunday night soccer crew as we watch Freeman fend off Carbaggio. Alex Freeman continuing on, loose at the top of the 18. Red Bulls able to work this ahead. But one back, and now Maguire. Big moments in stoppage time here have all been for Orlando in the attacking half, but Carlos Coronel's had the answer. Likely less than a minute to go. Schlegel. Atuesta, switch to the left, and here's Santos. Goma got in the path. It is out for a corner. One more set piece to defend for New York.
Tell you what, the substitutes, they're making an impact for Orlando. They've got them on the front foot. Got one substitute taking it now, Santos as well, and two more in the box in Maguire and Enrique.
Rafael Santos. Can the Lions roar late? Drops at the top of the box, and a shot goes wide. Oh, it fell perfectly for Rodrigo Schlegel, a chance to be the hero late. We played 6 minutes, and Armando Villarreal says that's all. 2-2